Shall we do vaccine chat real quick?
Always. Let's do vaccine chat.
All right, so tell us what's happening, Kate. Vaccine today, right? Second dose?
Second dose today. And I'm not nervous because I did pretty good with the first one, just being tired. But I also want to chalk it up to like weather because it was kind of gray and gloomy when I had that. So maybe I was just really tired because of the weather.
It was sleepy time anyway, yeah.
Right. So I'm chugging my water. I've got electrolyte water on board.
Look at that.
And I am trying to be well hydrated should anything come up. It's not going to be because of dehydration.
Defeat it with hydration, yes. Well, it's a good reminder to everybody. It's nice to overhydrate most days. You know, it's nice to have the water in you. Good for you.
And, you know, I'm a good water drinker, Matt.
Yeah, have you ever tracked it with one of those apps?
I used to.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did. I used to do MyFitnessPal or whatever, and I also used to do my Fitbit tracker, and then Matt My Run. I used to track my water on that.
Oh, so you're tracking water all over the place.
I used to. I really did. And I'm really a good water drinker, but the second that you tell me that I need to up my water gain or you need to drink water, I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to do it.
Why?
I'm not thirsty. I don't know. It's harder for me to drink water when I know I'm supposed to, as opposed to I'm just drinking water because I'm supposed to drink water. I don't know.
So what time you getting shot?
Shot.
Yeah.
My appointment is at 11.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'm going to go earlier.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They don't ask you what time your appointment is.
Oh, here comes Kate.
Yeah. They just say, what's your code? And I give them my code and they usher me in. I'm like, huh.
Might as well. Can you bring some work with you in case they make you sit, or? Maybe.
I might have my purse handy and stuff to do just in case, but I'm in such a hurry to get my second vax, Matt. I don't want to wait that long.
Yeah, so mine is next week, early next week, and I too, I'm really looking forward to it. I plan to feel fantastic after it because I will feel just that much closer to being safe and importantly, keeping other people safe, you know?
Yeah.
Because if we have a whole bunch of unvaccinated people and they can provide a big old stew of COVID-19 for it to mutate and hang around for potentially a long time where we're getting booster shots and stuff. So once again, Matt and Kate's official stance is we encourage vaccinations. We think they're a good thing.
We do.
Great.
Matt, where can people find out where to get their vaccinations?
Vaccinefinder.org is the place I'm most familiar with. And I think more or less has kind of become the official find out where the vaccine is. And in fact, I think they even tell you, let me check again while vaccinefinder.org. I feel like they tell you, so I'm going to search. Yeah, because when you're there, it says show vaccines, and they've got check marks next to Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson, right? So I type in the St. Joe's zip, our zip here at the radio station, 64506. You get you a search radius. You can search anywhere from 1 to 5 to 10 to 25 to 50 miles. I don't think you'll have to travel that far unless you're way out there. So we got a big old booming signal here, Kate. We get to places where people don't even exist. That's how big this signal is.
Big sticks.
Yeah, big sticks. Big stick. One stick.
Stick. Singular.
Stick. So let's see. It shows IV in stock. Yeah, and they've got call to confirm on a couple of the options and then in stock on another. I don't want to be specific about anything because who knows when any of this information might change. But you can see and check appointment availability and all this stuff. So once again, that's vaccinefinder.org, which I see now redirects to vaccines.gov. You can start there as well. So either way, vaccinefinder.org or vaccines.gov. Yeah, recommended.
I agree. I do too. Planning a trip, Matt. Did I tell you that?
No. This is news.
I think I was on the fence last time we talked, but
okay.
my aunt passed away last winter.
Oh, yes. Right.
Yeah. And so her funeral will be at Arlington Cemetery in Washington, D.C. in late June. And I was really trying to get Monty and the girls to go with me, and it's not going to work out for Monty's work schedule, and the girls are going to go hang out with his sister for a couple of days. And well, I'm going to go by myself.
Flying solo. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to go solo. My mom and I have 2 aunts going with me, but I'm going solo. So I am.
Well, you're going as part of your family. You are going solo, but you will have people accompanying you on the flight. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm not going to be responsible for any of them. They can all carry their stuff. They can all open their snacks. They can all handle their masks. They're in charge of them.
You're not going to bring an extra change of clothes for any of them either?
I probably not.
In case someone soils their pants, okay.
Right? No, just me. Just me. Just my extra pair.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. And I'll be vaccinated by then, and most of my family will be vaccinated by then. So
good for you. Yeah, less than 2 months away now then.
Yeah. And things are still pretty well shut down in Washington, D.C. So, the family emails going around right now is we're going to sit outside at the hotel and the outdoor, the courtyard area, and we're all going to be masked. And so we're still going to be safe once we're there. But I'm excited to go.
And you all will be vaccinated at that point?
Yep.
Fully, because isn't it you're not allowed to call yourself fully vaccinated until 2 weeks after you get your final dose?
Correct.
Is that right? Okay.
Correct.
All right, so TikTok.
And so you and I are getting vaccinated early May, so we're going to be ready to go for Memorial Weekend, Matt.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Memorial Day is, I believe, the 31st. Yeah, 31st.
Yeah.
Memorial Day. Yeah. Yeah, I still got pretty good eyesight, Kate. I can see that calendar 5 feet away. Just fine.
Well done.
Yeah. It's not as good as it used to be. There's some fine print I can't get that I used to be able to get without any kind of magnifying apparatus, but that's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
I may need to start cooking carrots up with my vegetables.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
Probably.
It's a quick fix.
Statement not evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
Or eye doctors.
Or eye doctors. Or
they don't recommend you doing that just to fix.
What you're going to want to do is apply carrots to your eyes 5 times a day.
Right.
Like they're cucumbers, like you're getting a facial.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Carrot slices, like cucumber slices.
Yeah, take a break from the cucumber deal, because that's what I typically do, is lay there with cucumbers over my eyes. That's how I maintain this delightful skin and eyes.
That's how you get rid of the bags under your eyes and the puffiness.
The bags, that's why my eyes are very bag-free, Kate, if you've ever wondered.
I always look at you and you go, man, he's not puffy at all.
Well, until now, I'm just feeling generous today because I've kind of selfishly kept this tip to myself,
Because nobody's heard about cucumbers on their eyes or carrots?
Not enough people have heard about both.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with both.
We do cucumbers a lot in our house.
And you put them on your eyes, too?
Mm-hmm. For that reason.
The whole fam?
Yeah.
You guys make an afternoon or an evening of it?
Well, like a spa night, Friday night,
Spa night, Friday night. What about Monty?
Yeah, he's done that a couple of times.
Fantastic.
With us, yeah. He lets us put masks on him. Finley doesn't like the cucumber too long because she thinks they're too cold on her eyes, which I get. Oh. Sometimes they're pretty chilly.
You sit them out earlier in the day, maybe, or sit them out the day before. Or you should get your refrigerated.
Ew. The refrigerated. Slimy cukes on your face.
What you think the consistency of the cucumber is far more slimy if it's not refrigerated?
Yes.
And worthy?
And if it's too early. Yeah, if it's too early. Yeah, you don't want to put slimy cucumbers on your face. You want nice, crisp cucumbers so that they just sit where they're supposed to, do their job, and not leave residue.
I prefer to have cucumber residue on my face, yeah.
You would, Matt. You would.
It's a good conversation starter.
Y'all get some of that cucumber residue on your face? It's great.
Like, are your eyes sealed shut by cucumber residue? Yes, they are.
Yep.
Thanks for noticing.
Notice there's no bags, but they're sealed shut.
That's how desperate for attention I am, Kate.
Oh my gosh.
seal my eyes shut with cucumber and then drive to work? I don't know.
I don't suggest that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't seal your eyelids shut with cucumber juice and then drive. Another common sense tip from Matt and Kate.
Do not suggest that. Matt, I had a work dream last night.
Didn't you just have a work dream?
Maybe.
Was that you or is that some? I was like,
it may have been somebody else. But I've had some weird dreams lately.
Either on this show or somebody else told me they had a work dream. And I'm like, why must we get? I think it was you. I feel like we talked about this on the show. Where it's like, why must we be punished in our dreams with further work?
Right. Well, I know you said something like, why are you thinking about this stuff? And I'm like, because I can't sleep. These are the things I think of before I fall asleep. So I'm wondering if that's why. But one of our coworkers, so he's one of the big operation guys in our company. So he's always got so much going on, but he's super nice. He's not going to tell you no. He's going to try to help you. He's not going to do it for you, but he's going to try to help you. Well, I was in the car with him and we were trying to put out like a fire of our own. Not a literal fire, but we had to go to the tower for something. And like, we're already on a mission. We're already doing like 5 different things at a time. And somebody calls Matt and he puts them on speakerphone. And they're like, hey, I've got these 8 commercials that I just can't get done. And he's waiting for them to say, can I farm them out to other people? But instead he said, the person on the phone's like, I need you to do it. And there's this dance of like, I don't want to do it because there's so much to do. And then I get all the 8 commercials and they're all handwritten, Matt, but it looks like a 5th grade report. Like, I know back in the day, we didn't have computers for our reports, so it was handwritten, but there was all the corrections and tiny writing. And I had to do like 8 commercials out of these 3 paragraphs. And I was like, what? I didn't sign up for this. And they're due by 5:00 and they've got to get the client to approve them. And like, I woke up going, quick, I got to go do commercials. I got to get these done. And then I was also kind of angry because I had to like write the commercials and like decipher commercials. And
jeez,
none of that happened. It was just in my dream.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a really bad dream. So as part of this influence by that, because you do a lot of work out of your home studio.
I do.
Do you think the fact that is there helps infect your dreams with work? You think?
Well, now that it's no longer in my bedroom, I would think not as much, but
right.
Before my home studio was in the bedroom at the apartment, and I felt like I was constantly, and when people need something and they know you're home, it doesn't matter if you're doing like 5 other things. They're like, I need that, and you have a microphone in your home. Get it to me.
Oh, yeah. So
I do feel a lot of pressure, like, okay, I gotta stop what I'm doing. And I've burnt, not dinner, I've burnt an accessory to dinner, an appetizer to dinner one time because I had to cut a commercial.
An accessory?
I don't know, crescent rolls.
Really? Oh, you got to just ignore that stuff.
I know.
Are you getting text messages or these email? You get notified by these over email. What's going on? If
it's after hours, if they know it's after hours, they know I'm not sitting in front of my computer, so I'll get a text.
Jeez, Kate. I don't know how you put up with that. It's okay.
Well, I think it's like the give and take. You've got a studio in your house, so...
No, that's...
Help us.
Jeez.
And I do like to help, Matt. I really do. It's just sometimes it seems like the times that I am willing to help, nobody needs my help. And the time that I'm like, I can't help you, they're like, we need it now.
Yeah, this clearly isn't the St. Joe market that's hitting you up this late, right?
No.
Okay, I was going to say...
None of our peeps. None of our peeps.
We have reasonable work life. No, we don't. But there's...
We do. And there might be something like, I don't think St. Joe has ever texted me. I think I might get an email saying, hey, we're going to need this sooner than later, but it's not like 20-minute turnaround.
Yeah, see, this is a prime example of... this is a prime example of working from home, just getting a little bit out of hand. You know, where the expectations set you basically are always available to be on the clock is unacceptable. It's stupid. It should soil itself and perish.
That's your next T-shirt idea. Instead of emails.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for the show.
Soil yourself and perish.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about for the show, like, oh, Matt and Kate, soil yourself and perish. I was like, I don't think that's good.
I don't think that's a positive message that we're trying to get across. No.
Still waiting on those. Don't talk to me until I've had my Matt and Kate coffee mugs.
I know.
Especially now that I finally have consistently said the phrase correctly, like 2 times in a row now. So,
good job.
Thanks. Instead of don't wake me until I've had my Matt and Kate, which we mentioned before actually does kind of work. You know.
Well, wake me up before you go. You know.
Yeah. Something about a yo-yo.
Hanging on like a yo-yo.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. So, yeah, just start ignoring those text messages.
Okay.
Mute whoever that is. Mute whoever that is that texts you. You never have to see them again.
Or I'm just not a grown-up enough to be like, hey, as soon as you know something that you're going to, like, give me a heads up. If I have a heads up, I know it's coming. But if I have no heads up and, oh, by the way, we need it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, if you could stop fixing your spin dip and get to your computer and turn that commercial around for us, we'd appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, you're picking your kid up from soccer? Well, as soon as you walk in the door, I'm going to need 3 spots.
So much of this is about setting expectations, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like if your boss starts emailing you Sunday night at 9 o'clock or something, totally not speaking from personal experience. If you start responding like 10 minutes later, you know, if you're... So basically, I shut down my email over the weekend especially.
Right.
But it's like, no, you're not getting at me. Nope. Because once you start setting that expectation, like, oh, yeah, you're going to get an email response from me 5 minutes after all the emails you send, then you will just reinforce that behavior.
You ever think about setting up your auto reply on the weekends? Hey, thanks for the email. It's the weekend. I'll get back to you on Monday.
Yeah, that might do it.
I mean, it's a thought.
No, I think you're just fine to ignore email that comes in outside of work hours and get back to it when you're working. I think that's a acceptable thing to... I should be wearing my emails shirt today. All caps.
Emails. Does it have a period? I can't remember.
No period, no. Just emails, all caps.
No period, just emails.
Pit to pit. So many people might think there's a period after emails because it disappears into my armpit, but no. Just emails, all caps, and not currently available. I bought it from The Verge's store, theverge.com.
Okay.
And their store at last check was down for maintenance, so I got to be careful because there isn't a replacement email shirt coming my way. So
oh, yeah.
I can't put on a ton of weight.
You got to hang dry and...
Yeah, exactly. Don't put on a ton of weight. Don't overwear it. You know.
I don't know how to do either of those.
To not put on weight or overwear things?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just like, oh, I like this shirt. I'm going to wear it till it doesn't fit.
It should be the shrinkage in the laundry, right?
Right. I do take much better care of my clothes than anybody else's clothes in my family, with the exception of Monty's winter wear and Monty's work pants. Those all get hung to dry, but girls' clothes, just throw it in. Unless I'm doing whites and I bleach everything and it smells so good at my house.
Now, yes, we've talked previously about your
I like bleach.
Desire for a bleach scented candle. Actually, I just made that part up, but that sounds like something you might purchase.
I would like that a lot. If you're looking for something for my birthday, Matt, a bleach scented candle.
So Monty gets his winter wear treated with care, pardon the poem.
Yeah.
Because
like the Under Armour, so it doesn't shrink.
Oh, that's more like a synthetic kind of.
Yeah. The under long johns.
Monty's wearing layers. Yeah, he's wearing layers, and he's got the lower layer which wicks away the moisture, right, into a layer above it, and then Monty's in a nice warm cocoon,
right,
of winter clothing. Good job, Kate. Yeah, I have some clothes that are like that have that kind of slippery synthetic thing about them.
Yeah,
they're basically instantly dry anyway. They're so close to dry when they come out of the washer. So
Monty's work pants are kind of expensive, so we dry those so that they last a little bit longer. But I will hang dry some shirts of mine, and I will hang dry some jeans. But to be fair, we probably spend more money on his wardrobe than mine. So I'm not as careful with a lot of my and the girls' stuff because I'm like, meh.
So this quickly changed from your clothes are the only ones you care about to, yeah, we got to maintain Monty's clothes because they're going to cost us money.
Yeah, they last longer, but I wash my clothes separately because his are disgusting. They're always like really dirty, really dirty.
Yeah.
And then I don't wash mine with the girls so that it's easier to fold. Like it's just, these are their stuff. This is my stuff.
Oh, does your hands get in a certain mode of folding where it's easy for all the items to be the same size?
No, it's just like, this is your load. Let's take care of it. Put it away so that everything is, I'm not sorting as much, I guess. I don't know. It makes sense when I do it, Matt. And every time I say something where I feel like I'm justified, you ask like this very simple question and I go, I don't know.
I don't want to.
It's just what we've done.
No, I do not need. I do not intend to try to change your workflow. I
don't think you intend. I really don't think that you are like intending to ask that question. You just ask the question. I'm like,
I'm just curious.
Whatever. I don't know. I've always done it because I used to do that all the time with their little things, like their onesies and stuff. I would never wash it with mine because those could get gross. But I would just keep all the little things together and keep my things together. It made sense at the time. Now I feel like an idiot.
Well,
that's not your fault either.
Thanks, Kate. I was fully prepared for that to be my fault. Yeah.
Would like to reiterate, I don't think your intention was to be like, well, that's dumb. Why do you do it? Except for in my head, I go, gosh, I have no idea. I've just always done it that way.
Yeah, I was just curious. It wasn't like, yesterday's show, you were mocking me for not knowing Napoleon good enough.
Do you think I was mocking you?
But then you didn't know Jesse James, St. Joe hero Jesse James good enough. So it's kind of a wash.
What do you mean? I didn't know he was shot in St. Joseph, but I knew Jesse James was assassinated by the coward Robert Ford.
That's not the most important part of that story. The most important part of his story, Kate, is the St. Joe part.
Is it?
Come on. Yes.
Why?
Well, I've got reasons.
And you can send them to me in a PowerPoint form.
Because St. Joe, Kate.
Next week by Tuesday.
St. Joe.
Ooh.
That's right.
Hey, you guys. This train robber was murdered in our town. Put a little star on our map.
Yes.
I think they always try to make Jesse James sound kind of like a Robin Hood guy.
Yeah, he was shot while eating St. Joe candy cherry mash. Did you know that? He had cherry mash in his mouth as he got shot.
Wrong. He had already had the St. Joe cherry mash, and he was hanging a picture frame of the factory of cherry mash.
Right.
Yeah. He did have his cherry mash before he was shot, but he was hanging a picture, and that's when Robert Ford shot him in the head. Robert Ford? See?
I don't know.
Pat, I know. He's not the highlight in the story. Jesse James and St. Joe is.
Yeah, I don't understand your obsession with the... Okay. I mean, it is nice that he chose St. Joe to shoot him in, so I guess there's that. But...
I didn't know that he was shot in St. Joseph, but I knew a lot about him. But if we're going to go with French military, Matt, the only person in French military history that I'll ever know is Napoleon.
And don't worry, dear listener, we will fill Kate's brain full of ever-increasing amounts of St. Joe knowledge with each and every show. Surely.
Yeah.
Because that's a Matt and Kate promise right there.
Matt, Mother's Day is on Sunday.
That's right.
And I feel a obligation to public service announcement every day leading up to Mother's Day. Like, I know it's on your brain. I know you know, but like, get it done. Whatever you're going to do for mom, like, don't wait till the last minute. Get it done. And something to keep in mind are a nice meal that mom doesn't have to make and a nice meal that's not going to cost a fortune, or you don't have to get a reservation. Did you know that the biggest day of the year for Kentucky Fried Chicken is Mother's Day?
I know. I would not have guessed that, but now that you mention it, it kind of makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. I think we've done fried chicken a couple of times on Mother's Day, but I don't know that we've ever done KFC. KFC says they sell over 10 million pieces of chicken on Mother's Day. Biggest day of the year. It's a lot of chicken.
Yeah, that is. A lot of beakless chicken.
It's a lot of feathering.
Lots of feathers.
But if you're thinking about maybe something that's not going to break the bank, but still going to be a nice meal, some KFC for Mother's Day.
Yeah, there you go. I can't think of any like fried chicken. I'm sure that one of our advertisers sells fried chicken, and we should be mentioning them specifically. But
Price Chopper.
Yeah, there you go. Hit up the chopper. Hit up Price Chopper and get some fried chicken there. Good job, Kate.
There you go.
And keep your dollars local instead of fattening up big Colonel Sanders bank account or whatever.
You show them who's boss. You get local fried chicken. We only eat local chickens around here.
That's right. So get your fried chicken meal at Price Chopper. They're not paying for this specific mention, but they're on our radio station. We like to give love to the advertisers. You know,
they probably have a little bit more variety of sides than mac and cheese.
Yeah, it turns out they got a whole grocery store full of them.
Yeah.
You have some Little Debbie's with your fried chicken. You're not going to get that at KFC.
Nope. I mean, there's no Price Chopper Crocs with buckets of fried chicken on it, but...
Well, can you get the Crocs at KFC anyway? Got to order those online.
I don't think you can anymore.
Yeah, so see, you're not even going to be able to buy any last-minute KFC Crocs to get Mom for Mother's Day from KFC. So
yeah, go
to Price Chopper. You could get a what's it called? Greeting card, some flowers while you're there, and tell Matt and Kate sent you. In this particular segment, we've given them all this free advertising right now.
You're welcome.
Even though yes, they already cherish the advertiser. And you too could advertise on KJ1055 if you haven't. And then we will also do shameless plugs. We will also say how much we love you and direct people to enjoy your items. And there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you going to bring your mom some chicken for Mother's Day?
No, we've got plans elsewhere.
Quick.
Yeah.
Definite. No chicken from Mama Stukes.
I don't think she would appreciate fried chicken too well. She told us what she wants, and so we're going to do that.
Raccoon?
She said, no, I want a crock-pot raccoon. That sounded tasty when you guys were talking about that on the show the other day.
Gosh. And I just want to call it crock-pot coon.
She goes, I specifically want a raccoon that was caught in St. Joseph.
Nowhere rural.
Because
in city limits.
City limits only, please.
So it's good and flavored.
Yeah, so if you've got a raccoon trap set up in your backyard and you happen to get one, you've got our digits. We got the phone number right here, 671-1055. Call it and say, ooh, I got a very tender raccoon that your mom would just love.
Yeah.
So, because St. Joe has the most tenderest raccoons. Did you know that, Kate?
That I did not know.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go with that.
That I did not know.
I've been lying a lot on this show recently.
I always lie on
the
radio.
I'm guessing.
Oh, I straight up lie.
I don't know it's not true. It could very well be that St. Joe has the most tender raccoon.
And let me give you a little sample of what I usually lie about. Did you know that Taylor Swift, her favorite Thanksgiving meal is barbecued raccoon?
Is that right? I would have never guessed.
I know.
Wow. Thanks for the factoid, Kate.
You're welcome.
But you didn't actually read that on the internet. You just pulled that out of your own brain, right?
No, but who's going to say, oh, maybe she read it somewhere.
Someone's going to say, that sounds like a bunch of baloney. You know, like, hey, guess what I heard? My favorite radio personality, Kate, said blah, 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 blah. And then a friend goes, that sounds like a whole bunch of, that sounds like baloney. And they look it up, and sure enough, there it is on Snopes.
You're saying this from experience because a lot of the things that I say to you, you're like, what? I don't think you say baloney.
Yeah, that's precisely what I say. Baloney. That's a bunch of baloney. I need to start saying that more.
I say malarkey a lot.
Baloney spelled, that's too politically charged. Baloney spelled B-A-L-O-N-E-Y in this case.
Not B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Not to be confused with the sandwich meat.
I'm with you.
Even though sandwich meat isn't really especially tasty or anything, but oliflaminol.
To each their own.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
To each their own. For example, Kate is really into lying, apparently, and
Malarkey is too politically charged.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Why?
Because that's what isn't that one of the president's words?
Is it?
Yeah, you might upset a listener.
How do we know it's a president's word?
Didn't he have a bus called like the No Malarkey Express or something?
I have no idea.
You didn't know that Joe Biden's really... See, you made me say his name, Kate. Now people are really going to be like...
Because people didn't know who the president was?
Well, maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, there are those out there that I am alienating because the election was stolen, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh! We're going to catch on fire.
Yeah, probably. Well, it's nice. It was nice hosting this show. I want to thank everyone for listening to this show and supporting this show all these years. It's been nice to be on the air, but this may be the last one. So thank you for being here. Yeah.
I think this was not going to be the straw that breaks the back. I feel like we've been more polarizing than others. Like, we talk about vaccinations, and they haven't burnt us to the ground yet.
No, we've never been more polarizing than you saying malarkey.
I don't know. I think that's a little dramatic there, Matt. But what about when presidents make up words? Like strategery.
Well, they talk on camera a lot. I'm sure we've said words that don't exist before. And clearly when you think about it. And right there, that's the most politically charged we'll ever get on Matt and Kate. Ta-da.
I'm still confused.
Ta-da. Yeah, me too.
I think you got more excited when I kept saying my pillow more than when I said malarkey.
Yeah, that guy was on Kimmel. I saw that guy. He was on I didn't watch it, but I saw that he was going to be on Kimmel.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, but then I decided the pillow that I own, not affiliated with that guy, is just fine. Yep, comfortable. I go nar just fine with with the pillow I own. See, I can't even.
I love nar.
He's. Yeah, I meant to mention this to you yesterday on this show. You talked about packing a nine bag or something like that. Right, for the kids. Have you ever considered calling that a nar bag?
I've considered it, but it's to go night when you're like getting ready for bed, and nar is go to bed.
Okay.
And Matt, I do kind of want to throw up when I think about the guy with the My Pillow, but he makes a hell of a pillow. And I'm not getting rid of mine. And to be fair, I got the pillow as a gift before he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I'm not going to burn it. I'm going to keep sleeping on it going, nar, every night.
Okay. No, that's why I didn't say one way or the other whether the pillow was worth burning or not. I didn't say anything like that.
Yeah. I think there's some people, you're not a pillow burner, but there are pillow burners out there.